I think I'm throwing you guys off schedule, but it's okay. The elected officials are gone, now we can party, okay?
Well, my name is Capri Maddox, and I'm a deputy city attorney working in the criminal branch. And I work for you, as our Congresswoman Diane Watson stated earlier. And I really, as they leave, I'd really like to thank our leaders. Diane Watson has done wonderful things. And of course, Speaker Emeritus Karen Bass has always been a fighter for you. So I just really wanted to acknowledge some of our elected officials, and of course, Assemblymember Mike Davis, as well as our state senator that I think he left earlier, Kern Price. Please give them a hand as they leave. I know we're on a tight timeline, but there are some things that are on my heart that I really wanted to say. And you don't give a lawyer a microphone and a timeline, but the reason that I really appreciate Eugenia and Pam is because they are persistent, and they are persistent for you, and every time you see them, they are talking about you. They care about you. And everyone here has a story. I have a story. We all have stories about who didn't do what they were supposed to for you. But let me tell you, every time I see those ladies, they are speaking on your behalf, in addition to the elected officials that they have connections with that provide some of the bills that are necessary for what you do. Please give them a hand. Now, I've been speaking on behalf of my boss, Carmen Truchanich, who is the city attorney. And one of the reasons that I think it's important, I'm going to talk about my personal story in a moment, but one of the reasons I think it's important to be here as a criminal prosecutor is that I know that sometimes when you have a hard time and sometimes you don't get the services you need, and some of you all know the statistics, we have a lot of people in the foster care, that were in the foster care system, that are now in the criminal justice system. And I don't want to see any more of that. I appreciate the donors and those. I do see the AT&T folks. I see Donovan and Angela. I appreciate the contributors. And all of us came here for something, and I hope you don't leave here until you get what you came for, whether it's to help somebody else or to get help. But the deal is that I really wanted to talk about my personal situation that I had when I was younger. Some of the folks in this room know that my parents weren't always in a position to care for me adequately, and a lot of other people stepped in and took care of me. And I appreciate, the times when, I just came home from high school with a friend of mine that I wound up staying in their house for 6 months and stayed with another family for a few months, and another family, and grandparents and aunties and play aunties. And I think before I went to the 9th grade, I'd already gone to 13 different schools. But the deal is that I know you all are going to have some roadblocks. And I'm talking to you guys because I know that you're not going to leave this world till you get what you came for. And whether it's your talents, I know that you all have skill sets. I've been to college. I have a bachelor's, a master's, a law degree. I have seen people from all walks of life. I've lived in multiple states, the South, East Coast. I've lived in London. But the deal is that you all have something that a lot of people don't have. There are a lot of people that graduated from this very institution that we're sitting in, USC's campus, yesterday, that do not have what you have. And what you really have is you guys are survivors. That's one thing I know. And the thing that I really wanted to stress is that I believe in you, Living Advantage believes in you, and I know that you believe in you. And we're not going to allow any circumstances or statistics to get in the way of what you need to do. You all are conquerors, you're survivors, and I'm proud to be a partner of Living Advantage. Thank you so much for having me.